Hello, HumanFog students. Today I'm going to show you how you can add a project in easybib and therefore keep all your citations together. So first thing is here you are logged into easybib. So you'll see that I'm logged in up here. And you're going to click on create a new project. And you want to title it, and your teacher may give you a way to title it. If not, I usually put, my initials or my first initial, last name, and then what the project is. Now, your teacher should tell you what format they want. Usually here at HumanFog, we mostly use MLA7. Sometimes a science teacher may use APA. So in this case, it's a biology project. So let's pretend I'm using APA. After that, you'll notice that I have a link here to all my project files, and I'm going to click on bibliography. Under bibliography, I'm ready to start adding my citations. So let's say that my first source is this website right here. So in that case, I'm going to use this source. So I'm going to copy this website. I'm going to go back to easybib. I want to make sure I'm clicked on website, which I am. I'm going to click on cite this. And then it's going to put in some information. So a lot of times I will modify the information because easybib does get a feed, and sometimes that feed isn't as correct, or it's too long, longer than it should be. So for example, it would say something like Yahoo, your first choice for news, and it just would need to say Yahoo in that case. So you always look carefully at that. So the things in red, you try to find those things and put those in. So over here, I'm going to look back at my website to see if there is an author of this article, and there is, and that's the author right there. So I'm going to make sure I put that in. Okay, everything else looks right. That's the website title. I'm going to add in the date accessed. That's the date that I actually got on that website. This is a really great thing about easybib because it'll give you some information. I'm not going to say that it's 100% correct on whether something is credible or not, but it will give you kind of a guide. Sometimes some of the things they say are not credible, I actually think are for that one certain piece. And sometimes they'll say something is credible that I think there's that it's not as credible as it should be. But it does give us kind of a guide to go by, so that's a helpful thing. So once you're done with that, you want to create the citation, and you'll notice here that it has been added. In this next situation, I'm going to be adding in a database citation. Now this is from a database that we have, which is called Today's Science. And so I've gone to this database. Databases are awesome to use because they tend to be reliable sources. Everything is right there together. And so I highly recommend using databases as much as possible. You don't have to do as much you don't have to do as much of the legwork there, and I'll show you why right here. Most databases actually come with the citations for you. So in this case, here you notice that this one at the bottom actually has the citation. Now you still want to double check that this is correct, and you can do that using the many tools that are on LibGuides, and there's always a page, whatever project you're doing. If it's MLA, there'll be a page titled MLA Citations where you can double check that. If it's APA, it'll be a page titled APA Citations. So I always recommend that you double check to make sure that it is correct, because yes, I know it's surprising, but sometimes even this will be wrong. So, but usually it's correct. Okay, so I have that, so I've copied it, and now I'm going to do it differently. Now I already have the citation, I'm not creating it. So I'm going to click on all 59 options, right paste citation, and I plug it in. Now one thing that you'll notice here, this is very important, that you may have to manually add in formatting afterwards. So let me tell you, this is very important. On any MLA or APA citation, there will be something that is italicized. Absolutely 100% of the time. So you'll notice when I create the citation here, I've been able to put it in, but it is not italicized. So that's going to be definitely something I'm going to have to change when I'm done and I'm ready to print that off. Okay, so anyway, but that is how you add things into your bibliography. And then in the next video, you'll find out how to use the notes that are in easybib.